Welcome to Two Guys.
A girl.
and an MBA.
Apple aims to source all US iPhones from India, reducing reliance on China.
That's a crock of shit. I'm going to tell you right now. You put that on the headline. That is one crock of shit stuff because they're just out, they're just signaling to Donald Trump something. First they said they're going to build everything in America. And I know we did a case study on it where during the supply chain crisis in China, we made a suggestion, move it to India. I mean, because India does some work for them right now. They have a highly skilled and low wages. So we've already talked about this, but I don't understand how they're going to move everything there. They might have some infrastructure, but like you said, there's a whole ecosystem in China. It's not that easy just to move it all. So I think it's going to be a tough haul, and I think there's a lot of signaling right now to the administration that you're going to try to anti-China, pro-America. Um, Interesting, JD Vance, the vice president, whose wife is Indian, he was in India this week, meeting with Modi right now. So they seem to be not only encouraging movement out of China, but for geopolitical position, trying to embolden a little more India, who is probably it's the largest democracy in the world, sitting on the doorstep of China, with an immense military.
And
So,
it's interesting. There's also an article talking about California is the fourth largest GDP in the world, and India is number six. So
but I
yeah.
think you forget something. Elena said this about the tech companies. Most of the tech companies are run by Indians. So India, if you add that in there,
Oh,
India is number three. You just extract the tech company and blop them. Look, I went to San Francisco a couple years ago. And we stayed right downtown, and I remember going out for dinner because I just wanted to have a dinner, glass of wine, and the whole town was full of Indians. I didn't see any white people for miles. I'm like, what is going? No offense to the white people, but the white people are like the guys begging on the street, not because white people beg. It was just like the area I was in. It was a tech center. There was only Browns. So I would put that in as a
Listen, when you have a
numerical.
sample size of 1 billion people
Yes,
and a lot of them speak English, you're gonna outcompete. You're gonna have more
right.
outliers.
I mean,
that's
that's
why Musk produced so many children.
oh brother. Oh
White.
my God.
Next stop, India.
Why, yeah, next. Yeah, I asked somebody, but anyway, so yeah, India and California. There's my answer.
So you're saying it's not sustainable, but I mean, people would have made that same argument in the late 20th century. Well, you'll never move all of US steel manufacturing and production overseas to China. And how? It will cost too much. You mean we're going to move production all the way there, pay all the cost to start up there, and all the cost to ship it by boat all the way back, and that's going to be more competitive than paying US laborers at home where they can put it on a flatbed truck and ship it to the next city over? Well, turned out, yeah, total cost, total landed cost or total cost of ownership ended up being less. So, I mean, maybe in the short term, you're right. It doesn't make sense to shift production from China to India, but maybe in the medium or long term, you could see a shifting of power or whatever manufacturing distribution power. You see what I'm saying? Like it might cost less, in the medium or long term. Please consider subscribing below.
Thank you for being with us. Please leave your comments, feedback, what you think about us, and see you in the next podcast. Bye.